Well, good morning and happy Friday to you. This is Pastor Tim, and we're doing our devotional for today. Glad you could join us. I'm glad to be with you. And this morning, if you want to turn there, we're going to be looking at Acts chapter 18 and verses 19 and 20. Acts 18, verses 19 and 20. This is what the scripture says. They arrived at Ephesus, where Paul left Priscilla and Aquila. He himself went into the synagogue and reasoned with the Jews. When they asked him to spend more time with them, he declined. What I want to talk about this morning is simply this. There are so many people who say, well, as a Christian, you got to be completely separated from the world. You got to, almost to the point that other people don't enjoy being around Christians. And you know, to a point, we do have to separate ourselves from the ways of the world. But you can also be so heavenly minded that you are of no earthly good. We are to take the gospel of Jesus Christ to people. And the gospel is supposed to be attractive. You see, when Paul went into the synagogue there and he reasoned with the Jews, he didn't go in, evidently, and be judgmental or talk down to them or those things. He reasoned with them. He knew his scripture, and he talked to them about the Christ that he knew. And the reason that I say that is because the scripture then goes on to say they asked him to spend more time with them. They weren't looking to get away from him. In today's society, it seems like almost like Christians have the plague. But listen, the gospel is attractive. If you're living out the gospel and you're talking to people about the gospel out of sincere love for them, not judgment or hatred or any of those things, people are going to want to hear what you have to say. If we can't be social enough to be around people, how else are we going to take the gospel to them? Listen, there's a world of people out there lost, and all they're looking for is sincerity and real. So just be that today. Just be a friend to someone. Be a friend to someone. Show Jesus Christ to someone today. Hope this helps you out a little bit. Hope it gives you something to think about. We'll see you on Sunday for the sermon, my friends.